The Deadly Invitation. In St. Teresa's Girls' Boarding School, a strict but renowned institution, Ada, Busy, Chika, and Dami were the notorious quartet. Their pranks were legendary, earning them both admiration and scorn. Despite the frequent warnings from the school authorities, the girls thrived on breaking the rules. One fateful Friday, Ada received a message from her boyfriend, Kola, inviting her and her friends to his birthday party at a private villa in town. The girls were ecstatic. "We can't miss this for the world," Chika declared, but there was a snag. Dami had detention for her role in a recent prank. "Don't go without me," Dami begged. "We'll be back before you even know it." Ada assured her with a sly grin. The exciting escape. That night, Ada, Busy, and Chika carefully executed their plan. As the dormitory fell silent, they sneaked out through a gap in the school's perimeter fence. Giddy with excitement, they flagged down a taxi and headed for the villa, unaware of the dark turn their adventure was about to take. When they arrived, the villa was dazzling. Soft lights illuminated the manicured gardens, and the sound of distant music filled the air. Kola and his friends greeted them warmly, their charm instantly putting the girls at ease. "You look stunning," Kola whispered to Ada, handing her a glass of wine. The girls were led into a luxurious living room where a feast awaited. Plates of exotic dishes and an array of drinks filled the table. They laughed, danced, and took selfies, unaware of the ominous undertones in their host's seemingly perfect hospitality. The suspicion grows. As the night progressed, Busy grew uneasy. "Why is no one else here?" "You said it was a party," she asked Kola's friend, Tanji. "Relax, babe. People are on their way," he replied smoothly. Ada, however, was too charmed by Kola to notice anything amiss. Chika teased Busy, accusing her of being paranoid. As the girls continued to enjoy themselves, one of the boys, Femi, locked the main door quietly. Chika noticed but brushed it off as him being cautious. "Must be scared of intruders," she joked. The trap revealed. Close to midnight, Ada began feeling dizzy. Her vision blurred, and her limbs felt heavy. She looked around and realized Busy and Chika were experiencing the same. "Kola, I don't feel right," she muttered before collapsing. When the girls woke up, they were in a dark, damp basement. Chains bound their hands and feet. A single flickering bulb lit the room, casting eerie shadows on the walls. Kola and his friends stood over them, their faces devoid of the charm they had displayed earlier. "You girls thought this was just a party," Kola sneered. "You're worth much more than that." The boys laughed as the terrified girls screamed and begged for mercy. One by one, they were dragged into another room, where the sinister rituals began. Dami's growing fear. Back at school, Dami couldn't shake her unease. Morning came, but her friends hadn't returned. She confided in Sister Angela, the matron, who immediately reported their disappearance. Authorities launched a frantic search, scouring every corner of the town. It wasn't until a tip from a local taxi driver led them to the villa that the truth began to unfold. The horrifying discovery: police stormed the villa, breaking down the basement door. Ada was found unconscious, barely alive, with signs of trauma. Busy and Chika were nowhere to be seen, presumed victims of the ritual. The boys had fled, leaving behind a scene of horror. The aftermath: Ada never returned to St. Teresa's. Her ordeal left her physically and emotionally scarred. Dami, racked with guilt, became a model student, using the tragedy as a cautionary tale for others. The villa remained abandoned, its dark history whispered about but never openly discussed. The legend of the mischievous girls and their tragic fate became an enduring story, warning others about the dangers of rebellion and misplaced trust. Moral lessons: not all invitations are safe. Always question suspicious circumstances. True freedom comes with responsibility. Actions have consequences. Trust is sacred. Choose wisely whom you let into your life.